Hello, 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 and welcome to Journey with Janey podcast. I'm Jane Anderson, and this is the Quiet Reset, a season of reflection, rest, and gentle rediscovery. And so we arrive here, the 31st of December, 2025, the final day of the year. Another circle complete. I'm actually looking out the window as I'm sat here recording, and it is crispy white as the sun starts to rise here in the hills of Northumberland. And wow, what an amazing display last night we had of the starry skies and the power of a photograph, would you believe? And yeah, many of you who follow me on social media will have seen those. It was unreal. And I am so grateful to be able to look at those stars and be grateful for being here at this particular moment in time and look up at the stars into the universe that we are all part of, this massive environment. We are just a tiny speck of what is actually out there. I don't understand the whole meaning of the universe, blah, de blah, de blah. But what I am discovering is my awareness and growth over this past year, the 2025, and the understanding of how we actually are connected and why we're here. I, I've done it yesterday. I actually sat and reviewed my whole year, day by day, month by month. Obviously not, picking out the things that have actually highlights, I suppose. Now, in the past, I would never have done that. I would just have gone into the new year and it would just have been another new year. Happy New Year. And we all say it at midnight or whenever we meet the people or persons the following day or weeks after New Year. Happy New Year. And I actually sat on a masterclass with my mentor on Monday. And one of the things that really resonated with me was, is it going to be a happy and new year, or is it going to be more of the same? So that was partly why I sat with my notepad yesterday and went through everything and noted down what was good, what I wasn't taking forward into 2026. And I noticed the layers of the journey that I've been on this year. And I'm grateful to each and every listener who's been on this journey with me and the podcast. I've released more grief this year that I didn't know needed to be released. And that is a heads up to anybody who's going through grief currently that it's not a one-stop shop. It's something that we grow through, we release, and we work with on I'm not going to say a daily basis, but the waves of grief turn up, and I now know I have the power to release what needs to be released and spend time honoring the grief that comes through. Other things that came through when I did my review were stillness. I know I've mentioned this a few times. Stillness, quiet, meditation, all things that I've found in this period of my growth and awareness. And these moments all seem quite ordinary now. But if somebody had told me at the start of my journey that this was how life would be for me 3 years on, 4 years actually. It's the fourth Christmas without Jonathan and Mum. And I probably would have gone, what are you talking about? So it's that little reminder of what have you done in 2025? And is the new in 2026 going to be what you want it to be? And it's a reminder from me that rediscovery isn't about becoming somebody new. This is what I've found this year. It's about remembering who you already are. Beneath all those roles that you have of a mum, a dad, a brother, a sister, a work colleague, beneath all that noise, remember who you actually are as a person. When we lose someone or something dear, and this can be anything, a job, identity, or retirement, I've gone through these before. There is no limit as to what we can be grieving. And we often lose a piece of ourselves too. And what I've realized is in time, we start to find those fragments of light again. Like I've mentioned, the rediscovery often starts in the dark, just before that flame sparks up again. And it's those small reminders that we are still the person we have always been underneath, just waiting for that light to spark and be that person we were. And through this past year, through every episode of the podcast, I know early days I was babbling and, taking you on a journey through where I live and what I was doing. That was all part of my growth journey. And more recently, in this season two that I've done the quiet reset, we've moved with the seasons. So letting go to rest to rebirth. And now we stand on that moment the of the new year and welcoming, oh God, I can't even get my words out. Welcoming a new cycle. So at some point today, I know everybody's busy, busy, busy and got things to do, but at some point today, close your eyes if you can. Feel your feet grounded on the floor and breathe slow and meaningful, like as in mean the breath. And I want you to ask yourself, what did 2025 teach me about love, about loss, and about me, about yourself? And whatever your answers are, they're right because they're your answers and they're your truth. And that will help you move forward into 2026. And all I'm saying is, as we gather up what we've learned and built over 2025, something, there is that one thing, or maybe there's more than one thing, something meaningful happened in 2025. And that is your guide to the rediscovery of who you are and the purpose of you being here. So step into 2026 and set one intention, not a resolution, because resolutions are something that you're trying to fix. An intention that you use as your direction for 2026. It could be peace, it could be connection, it could be freedom to be fully you again. something will come through that resonates with you as your intention for 2026. Write it down, whisper it to yourself, and hold it close in your heart. And let that be your compass that leads you into this next chapter of your journey in 2026. And all I'm going to say is, in the quiet field, we often end with a letting go ritual, followed by a gratitude practice. So, as we close today, it's short and sweet. Take a moment to thank yourself for listening, for staying here, tuning in weekly, listening to me babble on, and for growing in ways you might not see just yet. I truly believe that rediscovery is the truest form of healing, and that is the journey that I've been on these past 4 years. It's not about moving on, it's about moving forward and moving with, carrying what matters forward in a lighter way. And like I've said before, honouring anything that we've lost. So I'm going to leave you with this. As the year turns, the fireworks light up the sky. Each image of that spark in the sky, imagine that as a blessing for who you've been in 2025, who you're becoming in 2026, and the love that continues to guide you. So I want to thank you for walking through this season. It's been a very short season of the quiet reset and sharing those lovely quiet mornings or whenever it is that you listen. Your tears, because I know you'll have had some, I have, and your courage to actually tune in every week. I'm Jane. This is Journey with Janey. And until we meet again in 2026, may you trust your rediscovery and know that you are always becoming who you really need to be. Have a happy, prosperous new year. Thank you for joining me on the Journey with Janey podcast. It's always a pleasure to be with you on a Wednesday or whenever you are downloading and listening to the Journey with Janey podcast. All I ask is that you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And also remember, there are ways of contacting me through my website on www.journeywithjaney.com. There's a contact button to book a call, which is a free 15-minute call, and all the details of the ways to work with me are on my website. I'm always available for a chat, a DM, or just a message via LinkedIn or Instagram. We all have the social handles now. Just drop me a message and let's talk. And remember, we don't have to do this alone, which is exactly why I am here to help guide you on this journey. I am the me that I needed 3 years ago, and I hope and feel that I can help you on your journey of moving forward by taking small, simple steps. So from me to you, take care.